It's good to see you. Today we are going to be working on a wreath again. This is a different type of wreath. A subscriber sent me a picture of this wreath and it's really, really cool. I've never made anything like it. So I thought today we would try to make one similar to it. It's not going to look exactly the same, but I think we can come up with something really nice. So first I'm going to show you the supplies I have bought to make it. And now most of this stuff came from Dollar Tree. Not really for any reason, it's just I happened to be in there, and while I was thinking about it, I thought, well, let me grab some stuff. So I thought for this we would go ahead and use the same 14-inch wire frame that we use for all the others. And yeah, it's just a little frame. And for this one, I think I'm going to attach, we're going to be using glitter tulle, and I don't know if I want to attach it to these two or just stick to these two, because it's, instead of being fluffed out straight up, it's going to be sticking out. So I'm thinking about maybe attaching them to these here. And then we are going to use a hot glue gun to glue flowers around here. So here's the frame that we're going to be working with. And then I bought a ton of this glitter tulle. And this was with the Valentine's Day stuff. I bought enough to do this wreath and at least one more Valentine's Day wreath. They also had a heart-shaped wreath frame, so I'm going to use that for our next Valentine's Day wreath. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need to use. Now, the one in the picture looked like it was just all white tulle, but I'm going to alternate. We're going to use pink and white because I have a bunch of both, and I thought it would look nice to just alternate the pink and the white like this. We're not going to have any decorative mesh in here. It's going to be all glitter tulle, which means by the time I'm done, I will have so much glitter on my table. It will look like Vegas just dumped their pockets out on my table here. It's going to be really something. And I really want to show you all the flowers. Now, I want to make this wreath as colorful as possible. I want it to be just, it's going to be exploding with color. It's going to be like a rainbow. Let me show you all these flowers. First, I found these beautiful blue things. I don't know. They're not roses. I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe they are. These, the thing I loved about these most was the blue, the color, this nice dark blue. So we have 3 of these blooms here. So we're going to have some blue in the wreath. And this is Wisteria. It's a white strand. And what I'm going to do with this, and I want to incorporate maybe some of these leaves too. Up where the horn is, I want to kind of drape this long strand of wisteria around the horn. Kind of like in the picture, if you'll notice. In the picture, it's daisies that kind of seem to wind up the horn a little bit. We're going to use this wisteria that I found. I found this today at Dollar Tree. And I thought that would be perfect. And then cut these little leaf sections here. Cut these. And maybe hot glue those in there too. So that's going to go at the top where the horn is. And I also found these really pretty light pink, it says baby's breath. Little baby's breath flowers. We can take these and make a few little clusters. And so you're going to have these blooms of different colors. And I thought it might look nice to take some of these sprigs or do a little cluster and stick them in between the larger blooms. Or you could put them all together like that. I think I kind of like separating them. You take them apart, just cut them and glue them in there. So there's going to be a lot of hot glue gun work on this wreath, but that's not a problem at all. Okay, so there's that one. And then I found some really pretty pink roses. I won't use all of these in the wreath. I may only use 2 of these, but the rest of them I can save for a Valentine's Day wreath, which I'm going to do pretty soon. So we have pink roses. And then we have purple poppies. Really pretty purple color there. And I may take 2 of these and put these together. I was really just trying to find a bunch of different colors to go together. So we have purple poppies. And we have the leaves too. And then white roses. These are kind of small, but these were the only ones I could find. I think it'll be fine. These will be just fine. We're going to have so many flowers on this wreath. It's crazy. These have kind of a stiff feel to them. They feel a little different from the others. It's an interesting texture there. And the leaves, see, I just push these up until they're right beneath the bloom. And then I take my wire cutters and I cut it off down here, and then I can hot glue. So you have the leaves kind of sticking out under there. I think it's a nice touch to have a little bit of greenery under the bloom. Makes it look a little more real, in my opinion. Oh, I lost one. The bloom is off the rose. That's fine. I only need maybe 2 of these, so it's okay. Oh, I love these. These are daisies. Beautiful, beautiful color. You have there's yellow in the middle there, and then orange. The colors remind me of tiger lilies, but these are daisies. It's so pretty. Oh, this is going to look so good. I'm so excited to make this unicorn wreath. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. I lost a daisy too. I overbought. I always buy too much for these things. I overbought when I was purchasing materials for this, but that's okay. And then I found these. These are cosmos. I don't know. I was mainly just looking at the different colors. I like to have a wide variety of colors for this wreath. And so we can add these. I'm just pushing the leaves up a bit. When you have the tag, you can't push that one up. I can get that one later. So this has a nice combination of colors too. It's really good. And then poppies in yellow. But it's not a solid yellow. The ends of the petals are a little darker. Like that. And all of these were from Dollar Tree. I didn't find them all at the same Dollar Tree. I went to several different ones. Just in my travels, if I passed a Dollar Tree, I would stop by and look at their flowers. And they all have different stuff. You're going to find different flowers at every one. And then I have, these are asters, I guess. I don't really know a lot about flowers. I know what a rose looks like, and a lily, and an orchid, but beyond that, I don't know a lot. I'm not a big flower expert or anything. Again, I was really just looking at the colors. I like the fact that the middle is yellow. That's really pretty. These are lovely. Aren't these nice? So we have some asters in purple, kind of a violet color there. And I think this is the last one. These are dahlias. A really pretty, it's like a orange sherbet color. A nice light orange. Oh, these are going to be beautiful in this wreath. I think it's going to look so good. So I don't really know how it's going to turn out, but I feel pretty confident that it's going to look really nice. So we have these here. And then, of course, just like all the other wreaths, we have to have a way to attach the tulle to the frame. And I had some of these pipe cleaners left over. These are the chenille stems. These were left over from my last wreath. I don't have enough of these to do it, but I'm going to use these up. And then I have some of these. These are made of tinsel, like tinsel garland. I like the chenille a lot better because they're a lot softer. These are rougher to handle. They're not as gentle on your hands as these are. But I had a bunch of these left over, I think from a Christmas wreath or something. So I'm going to use these to supplement these to make the unicorn wreath. Okay. Oh, and we're going to do something. Sorry, the flowers have dandruff or something. We're going to do something with this we've never done. I thought we would add some lights to it. Now, these are battery powered little copper wire LED lights. So this is a 6-foot strand of LED lights. It has 16 lights in it. I think that's good enough for a little wreath. It does take 2 AA batteries, so you're going to have to be able to nestle this in the wreath where it will sit and not fall out. I will see if I can attach it somehow to the wreath frame, but I thought it would be nice to add lights. We've never added lights to a wreath before, so we'll give the lights a try. And then finally, last but not least, I wanted to add the ears and the horn. And the first thing I thought of was find a unicorn headband. And I found this one at Walmart on clearance for $3. So I'm going to remove the ears and the horn from this. And it even comes with 3 chokers. That's really nice. I won't use those on the wreath, obviously. So these are what we're going to add to it to give it the little ears and the horn at the top. And see, then I can take that wisteria and just, it won't go all the way up to the top of the horn, but just kind of wrap it around the bottom a little bit. Yeah, that's going to look good. So, I'm going to go ahead and get some tulle out, and we're going to cut it. And I'm going to make a few bundles. I'm not going to use the sunburst technique. I'm going to do something a little more basic for that. So let's see how those bundles look. Okay, I have cut I cut up an entire roll of this pink glitter tulle, and I guess they're about 9 inches. And I'm just looking at it, trying to figure out the way I want to do this. Okay, how about this? Take it long ways, and I'm going to try to do an accordion fold. I'm experimenting with it. So if you have it like this, when you put the little stem, the chenille stem in there, you're gonna fold it. It's gonna be folded in half. And this part right here is what is going to be sticking out from the wreath. Now I'm thinking for each stem, I could actually do quite a few of these because these are not as thick as the decorative mesh. I don't know that I can hold these like these sunburst bundles. Oh, well, that won't work. I'm learning as I go at this moment. I need a weight. Like I'm going to take the scissors and just set them there to hold that down. And then I'll get another one. Okay, so this is the second piece of glitter tulle. I have glitter absolutely everywhere. It looks like the night sky on my little table. There's no sense in trying to clean it up now. I mean, it's just, trust me, there's going to be so much more. So I'm just folding it in a little accordion pattern. Can I press it? Will that do anything? No, it does nothing. Okay. Fold it. Okay. So then maybe like pinch this one. Put this one inside of it like that. Okay, so there's two. I'm thinking I could do 4 of these per bundle. And that may not be what I ultimately end up doing. Maybe just go with 3 per bundle. Maybe that'll work. So I'm doing an accordion fold long ways, folding it over like that. And then I'm going to take these other 2, try to hold them together, and then take this one. Don't let it come apart. Pinch it in the middle, put them together, and then take the chenille stem. And I want one side of this stem to be longer than the other. And twist it. Now I didn't pinch it tight here, but it's enough to hold it together. Oh, isn't that lovely? It's like a sparkly fan. Okay, now there's one bundle. And you can see, well, let's try something. Let me get the frame. We're having some really bad weather here. It's raining really hard right now. You probably can hear it. All right, so if we're working on these 2 outer layers, I was thinking one of these needed to be longer than the other. It may not actually matter. Okay, that's going to hold it there. But see, then you can kind of fan it out like this. And, you know, obviously I'm going to have other bundles, so I'll do one in pink and then do one in white and one in pink and just alternate the pink and white all the way around. And that's the first step. And then we can look at gluing the flowers to it. So I'm going to keep making these little glitter fans in pink and white. And I'm going to go all the way around, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like after I finish that. I got all of the tulle added to the wreath form. It took 12 rolls of glitter tulle from Dollar Tree, 6 of the white, 6 of the pink. And at the moment, it looks one way, but once we add the flowers, it's going to look different. But here's what it looks like. You have lots of fluffy tulle. Now it's not laying over like this. Now when we add the flowers to it, this part that is kind of coming over this way, it's kind of flopping over. We're going to take flowers and we're going to hot glue them in here onto the wreath form. And I'm hoping, my hope is that it will kind of start pushing this tulle back so it will be more flattened out. But right now it's pretty puffy. You can see that. And you can, you know, on the underside you can see all the different little pipe cleaners that I used here. I started with the chenille stems and I used up those, and then I went into the tinsel ones. So now that we have it like this, I'm going to start working on hot gluing all of the flowers. I'm going to add so many flowers to this. It's not going to look exactly like the one in the picture. I'm going to put lots of flowers on here because I have lots of flowers, and I just want to add. I want to add as many as possible. So we're going to add all the different colors of flowers and all the different types of flowers to it. And then again, I'm going to take the unicorn horn and the ears off this headband here. We're going to add that to it. And then finally, we are going to add the string of lights to it. So let's see how it looks after we add the flowers, and then we'll add the other stuff. Okay, I just finished adding the flowers to the wreath. I am really pleased with it. It is so colorful now. Oh my gosh. We haven't added the horns or the ears yet, but here's what it looks like so far. And you see, now that we've added all these flowers, it's really kind of helped to press the tulle down, like it's not fluffed out here anymore. I went through 2 whole sticks of hot glue to add all these, but look, I tried to represent all of the different colors and types. I have these little things here sticking out, and now I just have to decide where to put the ears and the horn. And then of course I'm going to take the wisteria. I've not added this yet. I'm going to take the wisteria and, like, say the horn is here, I'm going to work in the wisteria down here. So it's going to be kind of down here, and then you bring it up so you have about this much to go around the horn. And then I'm going to put the ears in there where you can see them, and then we're going to add the lights, and it'll be all done. But look, I think it turned out really, really pretty. I really like this. This is, honestly, it turned out better than I thought it would. I wasn't really sure. I was just going on the picture that a subscriber sent me of a unicorn wreath, and I wasn't really sure how it would look, but I'm really glad I got such a wide variety of flowers to put in here. I think it turned out really cool. I really like it. So I'm going to add the ears and the horn, and the wisteria, and then I'll just go ahead and add the lights. So in just a minute, after I do that, I will show you the finished final version of the unicorn wreath. Okay, I have finished adding the ears and the horn to it. I added the lights to it. Unfortunately, I didn't test the lights before I added them, so I went through all the trouble of weaving them into the wreath, you know, to make the lights look nice. I went through all the trouble of doing that, and then put the batteries in the little battery pack and turned it on, and it doesn't work. These are brand new batteries. Unfortunately, the lights don't work, so I just took them back out. I think it looks fine without the lights. I'm a little disappointed that the lights didn't work, but that's okay, because I want to show you how it looks. There we have it. I put the horn up here and the ears, and then I just work the wisteria in, starting way down here, come around, and then it goes up kind of behind the horn back there. Oh my gosh. I think, honestly, I think this is my favorite of all the wreaths I have made. It took about 3 hours to do it. Working nonstop, it was about 3 hours to make it. But I'm really happy with it. I'm very pleased. It's so pretty. The video doesn't do it justice. I love the glitter tool. Now, the picture I saw had just regular white tulle. It didn't have any glitter. The glitter just really adds something to it, I think. It makes it sparkly, and it's just, oh, it's perfect. So here we have it, the unicorn wreath. It's magical. It's fantastic. I'm very happy. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed seeing this come together. I really had a great time making it. I learned a lot. So maybe I learned a few techniques and things that will work in other wreaths in the future. I don't know, but there it is. Thank you again for watching, and I hope that you have a great day. I'll see you again soon.